your opponent, spending money on the overlords when you can't even get units. That's just so frustrating. And looking at the harvester count, he's still ahead. Just gonna speed this up a little bit. And a little bit of a pause there. And now, another very important thing. Abusing high ground. That's very important in Terran versus Zerg, especially if you're on Kulos Ravine. But take advantage of any high ground you can have, especially when you have Vikings, because they can just land so easily and just be so aggressive and so versatile. You can see Dimaga kind of was waiting for something like this. Does have 2 overlords with that, oh, what's it called? Forgot the name of the upgrade, but with that overlord carry ability. So he is going to be able to drop some units, but that's 200 minerals and 200 gas to upgrade that, which a Zerg would not normally get unless he was planning for drops. So that's even more of a hindrance to the economy. Just going to be dropping all this, and wow, this just goes down so quickly. And now this Expo is in a lot of trouble. Wasn't even that saturated to begin with, and now it's just becoming completely useless. Oh, and just taking out even more units with this. Obviously, Ultralists can't get up cliffs very well, and they're just going to go down to this composition really quickly. And we're going to look at the harvester count, and NTT is still up, and he is up by about 300 minerals per minute. And we're going to see this drop in a second here after it compensates for all the time that's passed. Up by 13 now. That's huge. And this is going to end soon, I do believe. I think he's going to take this out, which is another 300 minerals wasted. In the meantime, did harass us with some Vikings. And let's see. Basically, that's the end of that. When 6 Ultralists come, that's when you know you have to leave. When 6 Ultralists drop out of an Overlord, that's your cue. And still using that high ground right here. Not much of a high ground, but still abusing it. Here come the Ultralists, and he says, I'm gonna stay for some reason. I don't know. A little bit of a miss micro, but that's alright. Oh my gosh. 12 Ultralists here, I believe. Yeah, that's 10 Ultralists. That's a lot of Ultralists. But just think how much money, Dana, I would say, how much money that costs. That's let's see, 10 Ultralists, that's 3,000 minerals and 2,000 gas. That's ginormous. And that really just hinders the variety of units he can go, and it really allows you to exploit any type of counter, because he's committing so hard to these Ultralists, and I think he forgets about these, which is totally uncharacteristic. He is going to push in pretty soon here, and we're going to see another Thor drop right over here, I do believe. Gonna speed this up a little bit more. And we have kind of defensive Ultralists here. There goes the Thor drop. Does pick off a 3 or 4. We're gonna get another Thor drop back here. Oh no, these amazing amount of Ultralists have something to say about that. An entity being very aggressive and just macroing up, and that's exactly what you should be doing in a position like this. And look how many buildings he does have. Look at the potential. And look at his minerals, you guys. Look at his minerals and his gas. 15,000 minerals and 5,000 gas. That's the kind of potential when you play just aggressively against the Zerg like this, and you're able to contain him and put so much pressure on him. And he's just able to pump out as many units as he wants whenever he can. He's at 200 right now. And we only have 3,000 and 3,000 for Dimaga, so he's obviously way behind. And can't nearly... Oh gosh, here's my second rewind of the day. I forgot about this part. NTT does have the sweet time to tech 2 battlecruisers, so maybe he is TLO in disguise. He is going to come in here, and he is just going to obliterate this expansion right away. Battlecruisers, pretty mobile units, able to do a lot of damage without much opposition, and just dropping while doing this, picking off overlords, being very, very efficient in harassing. Gonna go to that harvester count again, guys, and we're gonna see that entity is over 30 harvesters. Has over more than 30 harvesters than Dimaga, and being a little careless with these battle cruisers, letting them die to these corruptors. But once again, these corruptors, you know what that means? That means another tech switch, a lot more resources spent in committing to one type of unit, and you can tell, you can just tell, and being very clever, a Warcraft 3-esque type of mining right here, because his expo is just about finished. Gonna go and slow this down for the later stages of the game. You can see that being this kind of pressure player makes your opponent commit or really just pump out a ton of one type of unit, and then what you can do there is just exploit that they're massing this type of unit. I believe, where are these Vikings? Maybe it's not this battle, so I'll just let you guys enjoy this battle here. Nice fungal growth goes down to take away all this mobility, and these battle cruisers obviously go down so quickly to these 18 corruptors, and these ultralists just do work like they always do. And these SCVs were repairing all those Thors, which is a very smart idea. If you are a Terran and you have a lot of extra SCVs, throw them on your mechanical units when you're in a big push. And, alright. So I'm going to go to the army. We're going to see Dimaga's army is 4,600 minerals and 2,900 gas, compared to Entity's army, which is 1,000 minerals and 700 gas. And I'm just gonna go and let you guys see how that plays out, how it changes from now. He is in fact getting broodlords, which is a pretty good tech, but very economic, very unfriendly to the economy. Odd wording, but you can see because of all this pressure he put on, he's able to have all these buildings, and right away, look, he's already up at 2,400. And he's still pumping out, and he's able to just mass pump out all these units, while Dimaga kind of has to sit back and not be sure of what he's able to do, and still kind of expoing, but he has hardly any harvesters at any of these. Gonna go to the harvester count again, guys. Alright. And actually they're well, kind of made a fool of myself there. Entity is behind, but that's because he sent basically all of them to their doom over here. But anyway, and look at the army composition now. Just about even, considering Zerglings and such. But anyway, all these Vikings already has a counter to all of these broodlords. Not even close. Look at all of them go down. Wow, that's just nasty. And Dimaga can't really do anything. He commits hard to one thing, Entity just goes and does the other. Gets a really hard counter, and you can see Entity just getting a really nice position. Fast forward a little bit, you guys can probably guess how this game ends. La-di-da-da. And just using these Vikings very well, picking off these corruptors, which is very important to do so you don't have to deal with them too harshly in this late game. And yeah, just look at this domination. And this all has added up from all that early pressure. It all started with that early 2 bunkers, and this is what it just leaked into. But one thing I kind of liked at the end, I'll fast forward to it just because I liked it that much. La la la, total Thor ownage, Arnold Schwarzenegger on a rampage. La 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 la, landing the Vikings. Come on, Dimaga, say it. What are you doing? Is this worth it? I don't know if it's worth it. La 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 la. Come on. And Dimaga gives us a smiley face. Yay! If that were me, who had just lost all that, after 40 minutes, I would be like, angry frowny face with that carrot. Here, I'll show you guys. And which is angrier? I don't know. I think I'd go with this one because it looks angrier. Yeah, I'd give a big one of these. Oh, give a big one of those, and then I'd say, well, I'd probably say good game, but I would be really angry about it. So Dimaga being a really good sport, just thought I should show you guys that. But oh my God, look at all these Vikings. 24 Vikings, 6 Thors, 7 Thors. Enough said. So I mean, that's how you keep a Zerg under pressure when you are a Terran. Normally it's the other way around. Normally the Terran is just in his base, cooped up the whole time. But NTT, obviously a very intuitive player, pretty revolutionary, reminds me of TLO in that kind of sense, and just showing us how he switches the roles. Really capitalizes on that as well, and I mean, I think more Terran players should be playing like this. Though I do play Zerg, so if you're gonna be playing like this, don't do it against me, guys. But most of all, I hope it helped. Hope you guys learned a lot from it. Even if you don't play either of these races, if you play Protoss, whatever, just get out of here. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like I said, hope it helped. Hope you learned a lot. And I will be trying to post a lot more videos like this. One of my new subscribers did suggest that I do a lot of how-tos. I don't know if he would want me to say his name or not, but whatever. I'll just choose not to. It's better safe than sorry. He did suggest I do a lot of how-tos so that I draw people in, as he put it. And yeah, my channel isn't very recognized, so it'd be nice to have more views. I'm not in it for the views. I'm in it just to teach people and to bring a lot of excitement to the game. But I'm rambling now. So I already said that a jillion times, so I'm just going to say Hobo for Craft. Signing out. Thanks, guys.